Obviously, it's been a long road to get here. It started off at the beginning of the season with Guild, and that kind of petered out in a way that it possibly shouldn't have. What was it like finding out that, not necessarily in the way you did find out, but just finding out that you've been released from the team? And can you talk us a bit through your mental at that stage?
In the most genuine way, it felt like a breakup. You know, I was the first signing for them, and I've been with them for so long. You know, many good memories on and off the online world, and for it to happen, it was completely unexpected. It did feel like it was, you know, I'm breaking up with you.
Because obviously we talked like a couple of days before, and you were telling me how comfortable you were at the organisation, so I think it did appear to be a shock for everyone. How did you then adapt to becoming to where, like, signing for KCorp? How did that come about?
I got very lucky. You know, it was like 6 days before the signing. My agent, Liam, he helped me straight away. He wasn't even my agent at the time. He was just a good friend, and we turned around as fast as possible. I played the game maybe 12 hours a day. I was really wanting to get on any roster. I was trying to get with a bunch of teams, you know, some bad, some good, and KCorp, like the first tryout went perfect. I was lucky because they were wanting somebody else, and because of a few changes, they couldn't get that player. But you know, it's lucky.
When you say your first tryout was perfect,
it was perfect.
How do you know?
I got a message afterwards and they said, look, we really like how you play, and we want to play your way. You've got the spot.
But when you have that type of synergy, how do you know that is the click? Is there a point within your tryouts or within your gameplay that you realise that, damn, we're actually pretty good?
We lost the scrim. It was like, we lost, but it was just, we were playing good, and we were having fun. You know, we were going for stupid stuff, and we were all vibing quite well, and in between games we were just talking about what we can do differently. You know, it was direct, the feedback was spot on, and I felt like I was being listened to more than I did at my old team when I was there for a long time.
The guys that you play with have obviously been quite a storied past, known for their flamboyancy and their skill. What is it about your specific play style that kind of knits it all together?
I can do whatever is necessary. You know, if they want to play together, I'll do solo plays. If they want me to clean up the mess, I do that. If they want me to be I'll go do that. You know, I'll do whatever is necessary to win for me and the team.
Yeah, it makes sense, perfect sense. Obviously now you're at Karmine Corp, and the reception that you've received online and in person has been nothing short of spectacular. So how does it now feel going from the breakup of Guild to this redemption arc that has led you to one of the most avid fan bases that esports has ever seen?
It was an instant switch. They, from the jump, you know, they appreciated me and welcomed me and made me feel like I want to win for this team. You know, not just for me and for Astral, Tachi, Eversax, not for the org, but the actual fan base. Because of how much support they were giving me, I couldn't, you know, disappoint them. I couldn't get bad results for how they treated me.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Like when you see you online, you're saying thanks for the fans turning out and stuff like that. Does it add a little bit of pressure to your gameplay, or does it just fully release it?
Not a single bit of pressure.
No.
Knowing that there's people out there who are supporting me for me and the team, you know, not just a casual viewer where they, as soon as we lose, they support another person. It's as soon as we lose, they have nobody else to support, so they leave. Knowing that they're there solely for us is just tremendous.
What's your limit? Do you think you have the potential at Karmine Corp to go on and be the best team in the world?
Are we not proving it now? We
lost
a V1 purely on it being our first LAN. You know, my first LAN, you know, it was our first major tournament together. V1, experience. They experienced the top 6 at the LA Major,
Yeah.
and this is our first time. I think to go Game 7 against them is nothing short of good. I'm confident for tomorrow, 100%. Yeah, championship Sunday.
If there's any team still left in that you fear, who would
Falcons.
it be?
Falcons. Wow.
What is it about them that you does put a little bit of fear?
Like, they have no mistakes in their play. TRK is probably one of the best players in the world right now, alongside Astral, Yanks from Furia, Beast Mode from V1. You know, TRK is a threat. So that's what we need to look out for.
And obviously you're now living with the guys. I'm assuming that you're boot camping, or would you be living together in the same accommodation now? How is it living with the guys? Obviously, Astral is quite toned down from what I see. Itachi's got a little bit of bounce to it. How is it living with those guys?
It's a different feeling. It's obviously I'm the only non-French speaker there, so it's a bit of a sticky one sometimes. You know, I'm sitting there and they're talking French, if like we're out, and I have no clue what they're saying. But other than that, I think it's fun. You know, I wanna go and do like enjoyable stuff and activities with the team, despite wins or losses, because the way it's been is nothing else like I've ever been on.
Can you spill any beans on any bad habits that's there? Any loud snorers, smelly feet, or anything?
I'm a snorer, to be honest.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's bad.
I'm not sure. I just know I snore.
Has any of the other lads got any habits, messy rooms or whatever?
No, I don't think there's any bad habits. I haven't been with them too long enough for them to know me. Maybe Itachi showers for like an hour and a half. Yeah, he takes a while, so maybe that.
Got to do that. And just to finally round it off, obviously the redemption arc is on its way to being capped off nicely, hopefully. If you look back over your career at the moment, who was the best player that you've played with? Obviously, excluding Astral and Itachi.
It's been good times and bad times with every teammate. I guess the only thing I can ever say positively about is back on Singularity with Tho and Godsmiller. Godsmiller is genuinely the nicest person ever. He might not have been the best player, but as a teammate, he made me feel good in myself, and he was supportive. So I'd say, in terms of how he made me feel, I'd say Godsmiller. In terms of pure mechanics and how they play, it has to be Astral and Itachi.
Yeah.
You know, like, look at them up there, you know. Like, I can turn ball, come off and go for boost and expect a goal. Yeah. That's how good they are.
Very good. Any final comments for Karmine Corp for the rest of the event?
Hopefully we win. I think a lot of people doubted us. You know, I think we're expecting top 12, which in my opinion is not good enough. We should never be rated that low. Getting top 6 in the upper bracket was great, and it definitely made us realise how good we can actually be. But now we're top 4 and we just need to keep winning.
Good stuff. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.